Hello, everyone. This is Esperanza Walsh, and this is Art from the Heart at St. Augustine Church. Today, we're going to paint roses, and we are going to do it in a very impressionist fashion. So, we are still doing this session remotely due to the lockdown because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So, I hope you have fun while we do the session. So, let's start. And this is what we're going to paint today. Okay. So I am going to start by letting you know that the rose has a basic shape of a spiral, and that is what we will be using. So I am just going to paint, excuse me, a spiral. But my spiral would not be, the lines in my spiral would not be continuous. They might touch each other at some point. They might be thicker in some areas, thinner in some areas. So it's not like a perfect spiral made by a line that has uniform thickness all throughout. So this spiral is different. So this is my rose. Just make it bigger like that. And then I'm gonna paint a smaller one here. Again, using a spiral. Okay. Okay, this one seems to be darker than the other one. That's all right. We can always put another layer on this one. Okay, and then a bud over here. And then I would put some highlights on the flowers. So highlights I would put would be using orange. You have to give it more character. And greater dimension as well. And again, still in that spiral fashion. Okay. Oh, don't forget the bud, because remember, it belongs to the same variety of roses. So it should be the same color. Excuse me. Okay, let me just check. Okay, I'm happy with this flower. Now, we need to do the background, and to do the background, we will be painting the area with water first. We need to paint the whole page, but I will do this part by part, just to make it easier for me. So my background will be green. Excuse me. My background will be green. And I would use 2 shades of green, to make it fancier. Okay, and then this area, I need to wet this with water again, just like this part. And I have to ensure that the areas where they transition remain wet so that I don't have those noticeable lines. Oh, it's looking very good. So here, okay. Now I need to paint this part with water as well. Okay. And then when I paint the rose on this side, okay, I'm going to put some corners on these edges to add character to my roses. Okay. So just let the paint spread through the water. Gonna get that other green one. And then here, more green here. More blue here. Okay, let me just even this out. There we go. And now we just have to let it dry so we can put the rest of the details. Yeah, I've done this one this way, but it's actually the same flower. I think it would also look good this way. So let's see. Okay, now let's go back to the roses while the background's drying. I will put some details on the roses. Yes, just small lines. Okay, because while we're looking at these roses, we will see some petals. Okay, let's imagine. So, oh, like this one. Okay, like this one, for example, and that. And where else? I need to turn it around so I can see. Then I'm going to do the same thing here on the smaller one. I'm going to look at it and see where I can find those petals. Okay. So if I missed anything here in the bigger flower, I will work on it now. Again, it's just using our imagination to find where we can see petals. Okay. Yeah, we have a bleed over there, but that's all right. It's a very impressionist art piece. It doesn't. We can just lift it. It's not really gonna affect our artwork that much. Now, let's see if it's dry enough. Okay, if it's not dry enough to paint some stems and some leaves. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to paint some leaves probably over here. Okay, I'm gonna paint more leaves over that, but of a darker color. Yes, I'm literally painting darker leaves over the greener leaves. That's okay. Just let the color blend in together by themselves. That's fine. I'm gonna paint more leaves on this side. Okay. Next, I'm gonna use some black paint to make it darker. So I'm gonna make this area darker. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna use the black paint to create more leaves in the background and stems. Okay. So here, I'm just going to paint the stem and then paint the black leaf. There we go. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Okay, but we're not finished yet. Because if you can see, this area here is like just a blob of black paint. Now we have to soften those edges and let it spread so that it looks more even. Okay, let me just turn it around to see if it looks balanced. Okay. Okay, doesn't look that balanced yet. Okay, so I need to put some black paint over here as well, just to create that balance. More leaves. Okay. Now we're going to do something really exciting over here. We're going to paint part of this with water. There we go. We have a drop of water over there. Take advantage of that. And we're going to paint the shape of the leaf or leaves um, just using water. Okay? So now we are going to lift the paint from those areas that we painted with water. So now we have those leaves which are lighter. Okay? Then let me just paint this over. Okay. And I need to paint this with black again over that. And there we go. Okay, this is a rose and a very impressionist version of a rose. So I hope you enjoyed the session and I do hope that you like your rose. And looking forward to see you again in the next session. We are still gonna paint roses, but in a different style. So see you again, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye.